Hello everyone, we have the Final Fantasy XIII Starter Set 2018 for the trading card game for Final Fantasy, of course. Yeah, it is of course long past 2018 and so this is quite an old product. But I am backtracking for a lot of these things. I'm trying to get all the starter decks at least and all of the other decks. Also the Sephiroth multiplayer deck, etc, etc. So yeah, because I just love it. I'm still playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, still not finished. I'm taking my sweet time. Also because I don't have the spare time that I used to have anymore, but yeah, I'm just taking my time. And in the process, I got nostalgic, got these cards, and I was just like, yeah, why not go and chase all of the starter decks and everything? I don't know if it is viable, I don't know if it's expensive, but I will do so. Right, we have the rules, we have a playmat. I actually played a game of Final Fantasy with the Sephiroth versus Cloud deck with my girlfriend. My girlfriend wanted to play Sephiroth and I played Cloud. I really liked the game. Well, she thought the resource system was really stupid. Well, not really stupid. She just didn't really like the resource system. And I can understand it. Get it. I can really understand that. It really made for some weird turn one things like big guys. Because you can discard cards as a resource. Yeah, you could just play big things all of a sudden. At turn one, it was quite weird. So, I don't know if that's actually supposed to be the game design. But yeah, here we have the Final Fantasy XIII deck. So let's take a look at the cards. Maybe also a little bit about what the cards do. Because now that I know, so this is an EX card, Sarah. For 5, it's a 7k card forward. When she enters the battlefield, you may search one job Moogle and add it to your hand. Oh, so we will see Moogles in here. When Sarah attacks, activate all the job Moogle you control. Discard one job Moogle. Choose one forward, dull it. Right, so we get 3 of her. There it is, our first Moogle. Mog 13-2. I have never played 13-2. I only played 13 back in the day when it came out, so I don't know about any 13-2. Is it any good? Let me know in the comments down below. Right, this is a backup for 2. If you tap it or dull it, choose one card named Sarah or card named Noelle. It gains first strike and brave until the end of the turn. Right. Joel, or no, Jeul. For 2, yeah, you can have a backup that says for 0, look at the top card of your deck, you can only use this ability once per turn. When Jeul is put from the battlefield into the break zone, put the top 10 cards of your deck into the break zone. Alright, there must be something in here that works along with it. We have an arithmetician. For 3, it's a forward that says dull. Select one number, dull all the forwards of that cost. You can only use this ability during your turn. 7k attack. Then we have a bard for 4k. It's also a forward. And then for 2 and dull, choose a forward, dull it. Shiva. Alright, so this is a reprint from set 1. And it is, for 3, it's a summon with X burst. Choose one forward, dull it, and freeze it. Alright, so freeze means you cannot use it next turn. Backup, just a backup. It doesn't do anything. It's a summoner. What is the point of this again? Oh wait, you can use this for resources, of course. You can tap it for resources. A forward, 7k, a knight. Then we have Hurdy. It's a Moogle. It's a backup. And for 2 and dull, you can dull all the forwards with a cost equal to the number of job Moogle you control. Next up we have a ghoul, and I don't know how monsters work yet. I haven't seen that in our game yet, so who knows? I don't know. For 2, it's a monster, and if you pay 2 and you dull it, choose 1 forward, dull it. So that's really just ice. Dull it, freeze it. We have another forward knight, 8k, just that. Really a lot of cards that don't do a lot. A Modar, for 4, it's a forward with 8k. If your opponent controls any monster, a Modar gains plus 2k power, first strike and brave. And when a forward you control is put from the field into the break zone, double the power of a Modar until the end of the turn. Alright. I honestly don't even remember him, or this guy. Noel for 4, it's also from Final Fantasy XIII. It's a 7k forward, and if you control card named Sarah, Noel gains plus 2k power. Therefore, 6 resources, you can play Noel onto the field. You can only use that in the main phase and if Noel is in the break zone. So, yeah, discarding those 10 can pay off. Lebro for... Lebro? Oh, yeah. Something like that. For 2, it's a backup, and if you dull it, choose 1 category 13 forward you control. It gains plus 1k power until the end of the turn. Caius for 4. It's a forward with Brave. It's a 9k power card, and when Caius is put from the field into the break zone, discard 1 card from your hand. Gadot is a 4-cost 8k forward. The forwards of cost 2 you control gain plus 2k power. When Gadot attacks, choose 1 forward. It gains haste until the end of the turn. A Black Mage for 2, it's a backup. If you pay 1 and you dull it, put a Black Mage into the break zone. Choose 1 forward, deal it 4k damage. An Evoker, a backup, just that. You can use it for resources, of course. Brunhilder for 3, it's a summon with X Burst. Choose 1 forward, deal it 7k damage. Zash for 2, it's a forward, 3k power. When Zash attacks, choose 1 forward opponent controls. Deal it 1k damage for each point of damage you have received. Mont Blanc for 2, it's a backup, also a Moogle. And it says for 2 and dull, choose 1 forward, deal it 1000 damage, 1k damage, for each job Moogle you control. Right, so... And then we have a bomb. And the bomb is... Yeah, that's the final card. For 1, it's a monster. Again, I don't know what a monster is, but you can put bomb into the break zone, choose 1 forward, deal it 5k damage. This deck, it seems very straightforward. Either it dulls things, freezes things, or deals direct damage to units, or it does something with Moogles. It doesn't really feel like an exciting deck. A lot of cards that do nothing, that are just vanillas. I mean, at least the previous deck, the Cloud deck, it was quite fun. But this is from set 5. So yeah, I can imagine that was still quite a basic set back in the day. Of course, I don't know for sure, but that's what I can imagine. So there you have it. 1 Final Fantasy XIII starter. Fire and Ice for Final Fantasy, the trading card game. Thank you all very much for watching. Join the Patreons if you haven't done so already. Join the Discord if you will. And discuss whatever you want on there, as long as it has to do with trading cards, of course. And see you all next time when we will open up another starter deck for Final Fantasy, the trading card game. Bye-bye!